Hey there, my name's Arjuna Ardagh, and I am the husband of Chameli Ardagh, who delivered this talk called A Luminous Map of Embodied Awakening at the Science and Non-Duality Conference. There are a number of comments below this video which I think merit a little response. So I'm particularly talking about 3 comments made by somebody called Seraphim190. If you go to Seraphim's channel, you'll find almost everything on the channel is video games, a little clue perhaps about Seraphim190's world. And there's a couple of other people too. So Chameli and I had a little bit of a laugh today about the vitriolic nature of some of these comments. And it doesn't really matter. I think we all have gotten used now to haters. You know, we understand that YouTube becomes a place where people vent. But there is a little bit of a problem with what I see here that I'd like to address, which is the veil of anonymity that people use to attack people often millions of times wiser and more mature than they are. Seraphim190 is not traceable anywhere on the channel to who this really is. I'm willing to be here live on video. You can see me. My name is Arjuna Ardagh. I'm extremely visible. I'm willing to put my face and my voice behind what I have to say. And I would invite Seraphim190 and others to do the same. Now, there's nothing wrong with having different opinions about things. My wife teaches a form of spirituality, you could say, which is called embodied spirituality, which means that the recognition of infinity and spaciousness and vastness and nobody here is somehow mysteriously married with the willingness to be fully in your body and to show up fully within this incarnate appearance. And it's actually the marriage of those two, in her view, but also in the views of Kashmiri Shaivism, in the views of the deepest Tantra teachings, in many, many traditions, it's this marriage of being awake to the infinite, the mysterious, the impersonal, and the willingness to fully incarnate, to have the courage to show up and not hide behind a name like Seraphim190. It's the willingness to fully show up in form, which actually brings fruition and nobility to human incarnation. Non-dual teachings, which include Advaita Vedanta and Dzogchen, are in their essence, in their awakened essence, amazing and liberating, but very often are adopted by followers who simply lack the courage to reveal themselves as human beings, to fully be here. And that is why it's perfectly, I mean, this is a free country, it's a free internet, there's nothing wrong with expressing your opinions, but to do so in this kind of anonymous way, particularly when it's attacking people in this way, is, in my opinion, an exhibition of cowardice and contributing to mass confusion and disinformation, much in the same way as we've seen happen in politics in the last couple of years in America. So Seraphim190 and others, I invite you to a very simple thing. If you feel so confident and clear about what is awake and not awake, what is real and not real, then I invite you very simply to come on to a live conversation with me. It looks like you're a guy. So bro to bro, man to man, come here on social media with me and have a conversation, and we'll discuss these things together and we'll find out who's made of what. Let's do that together, because you see, you've said things like, if my boyfriend could shut up, I would be enlightened. Laugh out loud, you're not enlightened and you do not have a boyfriend, I bet. No, she doesn't have a boyfriend, she's got me. I'm her husband since 17 years. You're not enlightened. Well, let's get on a dialogue together, you and me, Seraphim190. Let's have your real name instead of the cowardice of anonymity, and let's discuss what is enlightenment And what are the deepest and most real expressions of enlightenment in a human life? And is the word and the distinction of enlightened, unenlightened actually helpful, or creating a deceptive layer of duality in the name of non-duality? These are all important questions that we could discuss together. So my simple invitation to Seraphim 190 and SI 12364 is have the guts, please, to put your face and your voice and your humanness behind your words. If you feel strongly that you know something more about these things than my wife does, I'm very happy to have a conversation with you in the service of everyone getting more free and awake and whatever word you want to call it, enlightened or useful, bestowing blessing instead of just making random noise. Accept my invitation, or we will accept your silence as a decline. Thank you.